Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Abiotic Factor. We're continuing through with the facility retour and recap from last episode. Last episode and last week. I've got the resource bins all prepped here, so everything should be good to store stuff away. We've got the tool bin, we've got a lot of things marked, so it should be fine there. I do need to go into, I think it's a tool bin? Yeah, I need to get these two things out, because I believe this might be how we charge up the deatomizer. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I think I need to do that right there. And that there. Okay, that needs to be put together, so let's grab the drill and do that. And if I connect that to that... And now I think... There we go. Okay, that's how that works. Yeah, I was trying to remember, why did I have this around with me all the time? I remember there was one puzzle that seemed to need this, but I couldn't remember exactly why I was carrying this stuff around, but now I remember. We'll take that. We'll take that. And we'll probably try to keep those on us there. We need the X-ray lamp still, because we're actually now back to the place where our annoying friend basically started with us. Or like where they first showed up, and they've been with us ever since. Not sure what. Oh, wait, maybe... Well, it sounds like there's some things going on around us, but I was going to say... Maybe we actually just heard the pest trap go off and catch something. So I thought I heard like a rattle of something. Ah, there is one in there. Okay, let's go grab him. Oh, wait, I'm taking... Okay, I'll have to figure out what's giving me a bit of radiation poisoning. Yeah, take care of you. Now, is there no way I can move that? Okay, well, let me see if I do have any food I can give to him. I'm sure I've got to have something, but... I wonder if he'll... Oh. How did those break? Well, I might as well scrap them down, but... Oh, maybe when we had... I was attacked in here. Right, I think... where is our scrapping station? Oh, repair and salvage. This is it. Yeah, we don't need those. Let's see. Okay, so I think that's everything there. Oh yeah, just throw that away. Okay, right, so food-wise... Okay, well, unfortunately this idiot's back. Again, I wish there was a permanent way to dispel him. Because he's just too annoyingly frequently. No, we'll take those and see what happens if we can try to give him this as a bit of food. I don't know if he'll take it or not, but it's at least worth a try, I suppose. No. Okay, so... I don't know if I've got anything food-wise, just... Oh, I mean, it's junk food, but we can try something here. You want some farm puffs, little guy? Nope. Huh. I know it's kind of cannibalism, but... Let's see if you actually will eat it. No, it doesn't like that type of food. Doesn't like that type of food. I don't know what it means by type of food. Like, do I have to cook it and that'll count? Or is it something else that he's not fond of? I'm just going to do this as like a little bit of a warm-up for getting some stuff on the go. And then we'll see about going back to the Cascade Labs. The area that I think gave me... It wasn't the most difficult, it was just a little bit hard to figure out exactly what they wanted me to do for it. There we go, that's filled up. I actually should also try to make like a proper charging station too, if I can here. Like, instead of just the portable one I've been bringing around. Nope. Okay, a car battery pipe and that. I'll see if I can actually get those to work, and if not, I'll just take the bioscrap, just in case it's something. Because if he doesn't want these, then I can even at least eat this myself. Yeah, the Cascade Labs, I went over how we got to them through Manufacturing West. We talked about our merc count with, like, the... No, it doesn't want that one. Doesn't want that one. Well, you just have bioscrap, then? No. Maybe it's only nachos that he eats, then. I don't even know if I can actually... Can I make nachos? No. Okay, I guess we'll have to try finding some for him, then. I don't know if he actually has, like, a hunger thing we have to mine, but... We'll just try to keep that in mind. And if that's the case... Might as well eat those myself, just that way we get those out of the way. And right, let me see if I can make another charging station up. And we'll leave one actually here for anything I need to use it for. There we go. I'll keep one with us. I know it's a complete hodgepodge of wires and connections and everything here, but it at least works. No, excuse me a moment. Okay, apologies for that. I am back. Let's resume. Right, so there we go. And now I'll just slap these on to charge quickly. This one left here means anything I need to recharge, I don't have to make up a new one for. So yeah, if I check our journal here, Manufacturing West, there's that little unknown location there that didn't seem to get revealed, but I think there were a lot of little tie-offs from Cascade Labs to go looking for. So it might even be a case of going back through, we'll find some new places to talk about or explore going there. I would also like to try to figure out where we could go to get this opened up. Because I'm sure I've got to have come through here or near there sooner or later. And we'll charge the light, and... I guess I should probably charge the jetpack too. And I just want to have those super tomatoes, get those out of there. Then I'll pick everything up and get on our way. Cascade Labs was the most confusing because it is an area that had, like, a certain idea of, like, what you had to go through to do and complete for it. But it's kind of hard at times. Oh, wait. Why am I saving the metal scrap? I don't need that. Okay, I think everything's back in proper spots. It looks like everything should be as I need. The only thing I might do is do that, move that down. There we go. And I actually should see, just quickly before I go out, if there's anything I need for, like, more ammo for, like, the... There's the rebar bolt, but I thought I've got something else, too. I've got the mag bow. Or maybe it is just rebar bolts. Yeah, okay, that is all they are. Oh, well, there's the only one I could craft, so there's a little bit more at least. But we will be going back the area where we can find that reinforced stuff at. Okay, so away we go. Alright, the Cascade Labs had a actually like linear route you had to take, but it wound around and back and forth around itself so often. Oh. Actually, just before we do go, I didn't realize I forgot all about him. Yeah, the moon box is actually kind of handy to just stumble upon. Okay, I do apologize for how slow it is going for like our start for this week, but it just kind of happens sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, we'll toss these into tools too. There we go. So the Cascade Labs had a bunch of small parts to it. There's the wildlife pens we pass by pretty frequently. There's an upgraded type of security robot we had to contend with. And we needed to take down, I think it was 2 or 3 of them. Because we needed certain parts that they gave us. And then it's also here where we kind of learn... Oh, hang on, this is new. But it looks like this is...
What do you think?
Oh. Oh, you're hanging around here. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is entirely new to me. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay. Oh. I wonder if this is one of the... Tori. Oh, it's nice and peaceful looking, whatever this place is. I don't know if there's anything really to find, or... It's just like a relaxing place to wind up at. I wonder if this is one of the places, like, from these little things of, like, unknown locations. As... Yeah, Tori doesn't appear here. Or it would be off of... I guess it would be in the office sector area where we are right now. Oh. There's a power plug in a wooden post. Strange, but okay. Yeah, because this only needed security class 1, I'm not expecting anything like too dangerous or worrisome to be here. I mean, we are pretty well outfitted with the giant mag bow, energy pistol, the atomizer. So we should be fine for, like, anything we come across. Well, this is probably the most peaceful world we've been, like, put to or seen. Yeah, in all honesty, this just feels like a little Japanese retreat. Oh, we even have like a nice little fire back here. So when and what causes us all to go to hell? Because like, this game has been pretty common with like having everything look decent at some times and then going eldritch horror and chaos and who knows what. But so far it's... yeah, just a nice, peaceful little area. The only thing I'm not sure about is how we, like, leave the area to get back to the labs. I wonder if this is meant to be, like, almost like a player housing location, like, to not have to worry about portal zones or stuff like that. You just have, like, this little retreat or sanctuary, almost. Yeah, see, that's my problem, is... the way we came in was just over here. Oh, Okay, maybe that's all there really is to this. Yeah, seems so. A bit odd, but you know what? I'll happily take that. So now back to Cascade Labs. And yeah, I can see this points to the wildlife pens. Because you got introduced to the soldier enemies in the prior area, this one wasn't as much of a difficulty spike, but I'll get us back to where we kind of first entered here with the lift in the middle. Because from there, it gets a little confusing about, like, where you would have had to go. And yeah, there are still enemies patrolling around we'll need to mind. We've also got introduced to, like, some of the, SCP-esque parts of this facility. Because there are a lot of, like, these, containment cells and prisons and such. Yeah, so C blocks. Just give them a minute to load, and we'll go from here about... Yeah, so we basically came in, I believe we were down there, you enter here, and then the lift brings you up to this as our first floor. And you can see there's a lot of levels of, like, C blocks to go through. We've got things like IS-0083, which is, like, the crystal that never stops growing. Unsafe designation. I'm trying to remember what that one is. Oh, no subject yet. Okay, so that tells you right there. Going up this way, that's actually, I think, like the main gateway device or portal thing that you try to use, or the lab was using to open Parallel World and such, and then the key object called the Dark Lens was stolen from it, and that sent everything into the chaos we have with, like, portals just happening without us being able to do anything about them. We've got security here, but I don't think there's actually anything. Yeah, nobody here. No subject in this one. And it was actually... It wasn't through Dirac. It was... I think we have to go up a level. Or maybe it is here. Oh, that quickly took care of him. We'll take the quills just because we might need to use those for making something. But yeah, you would have to come through here, and it was... Yeah, you'd have to get into the area that has the... Might as well take what we can there, too. Capacitor and that. It was one of these cells that had, like, the paint to it that you had to get into. Actually, I think we actually fell down into here, and then this opened us up to going over this way. And I don't suppose there's anything like, say, some nachos sitting around, are there? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so...
I may soon need the facilities.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so how we went is the actual way forward is we need to ride this up once more. Again, it says I'm exposed to radiation, but I don't actually know if it's something that I'm holding onto is causing it, or it's just ambient in the environment. But we'll go up the next level. Yeah, this is it. IS-0083. You actually have to follow the paint like they've talked about. Oh, peculiar paintbrush.
Unbelievable.
And follow this down, and then that would open up the containment blocks you have to go through for there. But then there are... there are other things here, like... Sank, I believe, means it's not very dangerous. You should be alright. No subject in this one. But yeah, just to go, like, through the proper footsteps of how you would go through this, it would be through here. This drops you down into here. You'd come around to here, which I think you would then use to open that door going forward and that door going back. Oh. Okay, I mean, I didn't actually think to check these before. there's a little bit more resources. Yeah, that's one thing, is that there are resources all over the place in the game. It's very generous with them. It's just you don't always think like you can destroy certain things or get items out of other stuff. And like plenty of, again, like lockers and things you can find items out of. But anyway, you would open that up, that would let you get into here. We can go forward through here. That is sealed up, so I can't get in that. And this would take us into some of the containment and cell blocks. Like, I think that opened up that door to go through. Yeah, that opened this door. The game offers a lot of shortcuts you can, like, reopen to get through areas better. Ordo, we've got, yeah, another crystal thing. Thala, there is something in there that we're supposed to be very careful of, because it, or, well, if it wasn't contained, it could be dangerous for the player. This we opened up to take, I can't remember if this was the antique shotgun or not, because the shotgun is actually from somewhere. Or, like, from one of these containment cells. Now we got that. Maybe it was in here. And there's also something frozen in there that I thought we'd almost, like... Crucis. I don't think that's the most lethal, though. I think the most lethal is the red marked Thala. But whatever is in there, IS-0083... I think... Yeah, Shadow Hopper. All times is not being directly sighted. Subjects be kept in total darkness. Containment sites required to be entirely unadorned with no decoration, furniture, extensions of any kind. Severe construction is a known risk-reducing factor. Polished microtopographic layers no more than 500 microns. Well, it doesn't really tell you too much of what it is. Just very dangerous. This, I can't remember if we actually... Oh, right, there's this... Ow. Oh, right, the rail from the tram system. And this, I don't think we can open up without getting to the other side and melting that. Hop over that quickly. I don't know if I have any way to actually get into cell block Curie. And then this is some overviews of some of these spots and a little bit of designation about them. I think there was somebody...
Hello?
Oh, Dr. Stern.
About now. This is Dr. Abraham Stern, concerning immune procedures for IS-235. While I haven't had a tremendous amount of time with 235, certain phenomena would seem to suggest that our containment procedures are, well, they may be insufficient. The general attitude appears to be that 235 is a harmless curiosity, but close examination of the video cassette tape in which it currently abides has revealed small, even exiguous amounts of a substance that concerns me considerably. I performed some preliminary investigations, basic classifications with Dr. Ross, but we were unable to determine whether the residue was biological or chemical or even solid, for that matter. Slightly embarrassing, but for the record, I recommend assigning someone to investigate this. Properly. Reasonably soon.
Yeah, so just a little bit of info about what's in these containment blocks. Tape Wisp. Oh, I could have sworn I'd listened to these ones already. Yeah, there's not too much to these. There's nothing about the Shadow Hopper. So we'll just get back along our way. And yeah, I think that opens up the way to the inner wing. But you'd go through along your way here, through here. And it was, I think, in Containment Block Baird. We have somebody to talk to. Containment gloves, I don't think we'll take. Helmholtz to Lab Control Center. Yeah, this was a little bit of a clue of, like, what progress you'd have to go through. broken, feel free to use the spare parts. Okay. I don't think we'll do that quite yet. Oh yeah, just a holding cell for something or someone. Yeah, you would go through here. I think it's this way. Yeah, there was a person in here you would talk to who comes up with a plan of, like, something you'd have to do. I don't know if the bell actually... No. If I wanted to take it, I could. But we'll leave that as it is. But yeah, there was... one of the scientists decided to hide in here for safety, and then we talked to him, and he comes up with a plan of, like, how to go through the labs a bit more and such. To do this, I think it's just a back way. Floppy hat. Oh, living snowman. Okay, I don't know if we were able to see this before, but apparently that's what that is the living snowman. Living snowman. Must be kept at minus 130 Celsius or lower at all times. Containment structure must be applied with vital black power. Subject's hat must remain on its head under all circumstances. I don't... That's probably not the hat in question, but... Okay, I'm not sure... The presence. Okay. Do carbuncle. The presence. All staff are prohibited from entering the area until further notice. No research permitted. Okay, interesting. Alright, there was something in that one. And that is the crystal, or one of the crystal things, so that's nothing here. Back to forward progress. Alright, so that was to one guy. I'm trying to remember what went this way. Oh, this seems closed off that we can't get into. This is a Thala. And I don't see any markings for, like, what's behind that. So nothing to do here. But yeah, we talked to that guy here. There's the plan he comes up with. So you'd have to come back out to here. And then I think it... Right, we couldn't go through there because you have those turrets there that would have killed you. So you have to try to get across this. And we have the jetpack, so it's super easy to do that. But you'd come across here, and then I think you want to go to Helmholtz. Because it would be through a portal there, you'd get deeper into the facility. And Helmholtz was basically a zombie-infested world. They're not all that strong to, like, face and fight and contend with. Oh. Yeah, I see, like, one hit, and I think that's completely dead and taken care of. But I know you needed to have a flashlight or something in the world, because it's super dark, and you can't really see much of anything. Let's go and check and see where this goes. So this might actually... I think that takes you as, like, a way to open up another shortcut. But yeah, and then... through here. No, we don't even have a reflection. There's a little bit of paint here, which... Oh, maybe this is where you... Maybe this was sealed off, then you'd have to go forward from here. Yeah, we've got... Oh, there's some nachos in there. Yeah, take care of you. Yeah, so you see... Full of zombie guys. That can be open, and this is, I think... Yeah, this is the back way as a shortcut to go further. And... Oh, that's an armchair. Just take care of them. Tub of blood. I'm not entirely sure what that... Oh, I can't open it. Feeling warm and fuzzy inside. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. This is IS-0083. Maybe I'll try checking that quickly. Don't seem to be able to have anything on it right now. 0111. Yeah. That hasn't done anything, so I guess we'll just leave that be. That's a party hat or something. Okay, let's open this up. Oh, let's need a class 5 hacking.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. Despite the obvious risks, IS-0083 has become a regular lunchtime haunt for several staff members. They call it research, and in a facility such as this, there needs to be some lenience, I suppose. So long as no one forgets to close the door.
Okay, so just go and check, make sure there's nobody else coming. So, an arcade game. Enter this portal. Oh. Okay, well, let's explain. Oh, boy. Oh. Flying fish. Hi. What the heck is this? Space Queen? Commander Philly, you escaped the planeted planet. Oh, you're not Space Queen, Maxine. You don't look as fast either. Well, anyway, welcome to our royal range. I'm afraid you're in trouble. Am? Our home is... Excuse me, I feel strange. Everything's changed here. Once it was full of joy and laughter, then something terrible happened. The Mogi got sick somehow, and now they're unbearable. They her, my friends. Oh boy. If you want to reach the orbiting oracle, you'll have to find a way past them. You need 7 royal crowns to open the way to Mighty Moon, but the royal crowns are... They're sick. It was never like this before. I don't know what's happening. Interesting. So I'm guessing this is... There's a royal coin. I do see this thing, whatever it is, stuck here. I can't really engage with that, so... Yeah, again, another new addition, but my guess is this is one of the worlds revealed here. So I got a little sidetracked again, even though I was just trying to, Mogi are pretty hardy, but a bop on top of their head might take care of that quick. No, I guess just, smack like that. Ow. Okay, that hurts. Okay, so all the ice spots basically will bounce us up high for a little bit of damage back our way. And it honestly is just like a video game level. Uh-oh. Yeah, that guy looks dangerous. Nope. There's another royal coin. Oh, I see one there. And there also looks like crowns, too. So it does seem like this place is just meant to be, like, a video game world come to life in a way. So where is the way out of here? Oh, gee, didn't even realize that was coming down that way. Oh, I do see one of those little, like, research station things. What does this say? There are royal coins everywhere. Collect all 25 for reward if you can find it. I don't think I'm going to stick around to that. All I'm really trying to do is... Okay, so I get one little, like, second jump. So let's see about getting that crown there. Yeah, I think with the anti-gravity thing I've got on, a lot of this is pretty easy to circumvent. So now we gotta get this one. Oh, kinda glitched out though. Okay, so there's another crown there. I can't remember how many crowns I said there were. There are 25 coins. But I can't remember if it was 3 crowns or more. No penguins allowed by the order of the Bigogi, the biggest, coolest Lamogi. This royal crown is mine, mine. Oh. Yeah, we'll just see if we can bypass you. Nope. IS-0083. Oh. Random power socket here. Here we go. Space Queen. Be kept underpowered, crucius, da-da-da. Subjects only activated by trans-recon operatives fully trained in psycho-exersive protocols. Oh. Oh, fabric/tie. Okay. I got new clothing, actually, out of him. Okay, there's another crown there, and there's... yeah, that one over there. Okay, maybe it is 7 total. So far, it's honestly just like a peaceful little small zone to go through. Okay, I'm not going to worry about trying to get all of the... ah, shoot, can I land on this? Hey, I can. Perfect. Nope, shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. Okay, so how many is that? Oh, 4 so far. Now, I know I saw another one. Okay, I think there's one all the way up there. I think there's another one somewhere else, too. I'm just going to see if I can get all of these and get out of this area, given... again, wasn't really planning to, get distracted like this. This is one of the things that happens with, like, games in development. New places kind of get added on. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get a little lost in what new things there are to see and find. Yeah, here's another crown. So I think that's 6 total? Nope, 5 so far. And they can be scrapped for certain things. Not seeing any others, though. I'll go down and see about checking in with that penguin thing there. Also have to try to figure out our way out of this world, too. Just given that we do have a few needs we'll have to take care of in some order. You're getting close to the orbiting oracle, but something's wrong with the royal crowns. They're sick. I don't feel that great myself. They do strange things to you. Yeah, it does seem like they're glitching out or there's a bug or something to them. Okay, what's down here? Oh. Oh, another scientist. Oh. Okay, fabric tie found, but they're frozen solid. So that's it for in there. My guess is the orbiting oracle is the only way to get out of this little zone. Yeah, even those little Omogi things have like a little bit of like glitch look to them. Nope. No. Okay, gotta be careful because Snowball's apparently rolling down this way. I don't need that coin. I'm just looking for crowns. Oh, there's one. So we just gotta find one more somewhere. Oh. Oh, so close. Yeah, just says that. Okay, I think that's everything for down here. So we just gotta figure out where the last one could be hidden. Oh no, that can't go through there. And I guess I gotta just work my way back around and up. Ow! Got schmacked by one. I suppose I can just, like, break this to get out, can I? Okay, no, but I do see it at least. I don't think I have anything, like, heat-wise that I could use, because I know there is, like, a thermal spear that I've crafted before. I'm just gotta try to figure out how we can find that going back outside. Okay, so trying to think of where that might have been. I want to say back this way, but I don't know, like, how safe we would be. Oh, there is a little pad down here to get. Oh, I guess that's our way forward right there, isn't it? At least it's very clear where to go from here. Oh, and there's another thing for IS-0083. Oh, and looks like that's been revealed too. That is IS-0083. Yeah, Space Queen. Extremely advanced 3D character action game recovered in 1987 from storage basement defunct mall in Anaheim. No official record of it, nor the creator of it. Embedded is best described psychotemporal gateway transport complete awareness to simulated environment resembling video game. I don't know what these materials are we picked up. Oh, poor penguin guy. Well, let's quickly... I guess we'll just talk to the penguin and then... Oh! I think we're going back to, the labs. Indeed we are. Okay, so we're back here. I actually do need to find a power socket to charge our our headlamp, because we are definitely going to need that going forward into Helmholtz. We'll clear that out just to say, like, we've gotten that stage of progression done, and then end the episode there. No, although I might be taking us a little bit where I don't want to go yet. I think this is one of those backtrack points that you open up after you've made progress. Yeah, I think so. So we'll just go back down. Swap that for... Or no, I need to keep that on me. Swap that for that. Now, right in here. And that in there. There we go. Yeah, we need that for Helmholtz because I think we have the way already clear, but what you'd have to do once we get there is you're basically trying to navigate, I think it's a mall or like a store, and have to activate a bunch of switches to then activate the portal to proceed further and out of there, which would then take you out of the facility, or take you to another part of the full facility we're in right now. And yeah, around here, you can see that things have not gone so hot. Just gonna see if there's anything... maybe the acid will come in handy for something, so we'll take that. Okay. Yeah, talk about more supplies left around just to grab and use. And is there anything else up here? Looks like this is kind of like control board for, talking about this one. Yeah, so we'll listen to what he says as we go down. No, I guess I'll already listen to it. Alright, so then we'll go down through Helmholtz quickly, and as we pop out the other side, then we'll end the episode there for today. Yeah, we're in a furniture store, and you can see it's basically zombie world taken apart. So you'd have to go through the different floors and try to find these switches to hit to activate the elevator here, I think it is. No. I'm trying to remember... I don't think I have to activate it again, or do I? Okay, yeah, these are what you have to activate. So you can see, there are so many that are around the area to have to turn on and use. And every so often, you'll have some of the zombies just spawn into this area and have to contend with them. So there are some... there's multiple floors, so it is a little bit of like a hide-and-seek game of trying to find each of them. And getting out of here. And, I mean, with this spear, they go down quick, but I think they were a little tankier coming in here with nothing. Or, like, with gear that you would only have at the level you come to this point at. Oh, yeah, there's another one of them right up there. So there's still two more to find. I know at least one is down in the basement. Actually, I think we gotta go down anywhere. I think that's everything for here. So now, basement is where? There. No. I was just there. Somewhere here should be a way down. Yeah, that one's been activated. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's one of those ones you can go for a while without contending or dealing with them, but you see their numbers do start adding up with enough time. Oh. That's a nice way to deal with that. Okay, one more to find, and then we can go back to that elevator, press that, and get out of here. Yeah, the labs were the most involved trying to figure out what the intended direction and routes were. And, okay, it seems like a lot more are starting to show up as time's just going along, so we gotta find this last one quick. Okay, where is it? First time I came here, I remember having... Oh, is it in here? There we go. Okay, so now we'll get up and get on out of this point. Yeah, actually, their numbers start adding up very quickly as you start pressing these. There we go. Take us to... I think it's the rooftop? I'll just save... Yeah, there's our way out. Now, so it's safe up here. And this takes us back into the facility, where I think it's basically taking you to a... I can't remember if it's an office or a control room. Ah, right. And right into soldiers. And then you'd activate this. That opens up an area to go through now. That's already been used. Just contend with that. We'll take the ammo, the electronics. I think we've already got shotguns, so that should be fine. And yeah, so now from here, with a safe spot, we will end today's episode here. Again, this was just like some of the first stages of getting through to the Cascade Labs. There's a lot more to go through, and probably at least another episode or two this week. We'll just be wrapping up everything we've done in this section. But for now, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Abiotic Factor. If you liked the game, be sure to give it a like. And if you'd like the video, be sure to give it a like. If you do enjoy the game, then give it a like too anyways. But if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next to your episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.